We're live. We'll wait for some people to come in. Oh, here's Wendell. I already hit live, so
Okay.
nobody's here yet, though. We have 0.
Okay, that's fine.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, hon. How are you?
Fine. Still laughing at the fact that Randy's in New York and going fishing.
Right?
I caught 2. Hey,
You can
Mr.
take the girl out of Tennessee, but you can't take Tennessee out the girl.
That's right. And I want
New
to.
York.
Today we're hitting the big city, and I want to wear my hat. And I said, "Do you think this would be too much?" And she's like, "Let me try to find you some sunglasses." But I don't have any with me. Hey,
Well,
none
I'm
of
glad
you
you
business.
caught 2 fish. That's very important when you go to New York. Make sure you check out the fishing.
Yeah.
I'm so
Fishing's
happy.
good.
I'm so happy she got to go. That's all.
I didn't hear what she said. What'd you say?
She's happy I got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look beautiful. Actually, look like you had a really nice time.
I did. Especially, that I caught something and my brother didn't. That was great.
That's always fun. We love that.
I think he thought he was just going to get some girl who, and I'm like, "Here, give me the worm." No, I got the fish. Let me go get it off. Yeah, we're hitting the big city today and we're leaving tomorrow. But I got a text. And so I went and I looked. And so here's what Merb had to say underneath her stream. And I don't know, it made me so mad because Merb, don't lie. Not, it's bad enough that you got up there and lied under oath.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't eat. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. We don't eat if I don't go live, if I don't have a channel. We're going to starve. I mean, all the lies you told under oath. But she said, imagine how it felt for them to be there like this was entertainment. And 2 of them stalked my family on our way to our vehicle with cameras rolling. That's an absolute lie.
Such a lie. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You.
First of all, y'all know Merb.
God knows your heart. I'll tell you. If you talk about God, you lied.
If anybody had followed her to her car, the cops would have been there.
Johnny, you notice that all of her lives are always like that, though. They're stalking me. Somebody saw me in the supermarket. She's constantly thinking that people are looking for her or looking at her. She's like, I know, she must be like really paranoid or whatever. I don't know about other people.
Well, and like I said, they came around one way and saw that we were all standing there talking and went around. They went all the way around, I guess, the back of the courthouse. I don't know. Did we see them walking across the courtyard? Yeah, we did. Go into their vehicle, I guess. But nobody followed them. We just stayed there in our circle talking, deciding what we were going to do for the night. That's it.
And she wants her people to think.
Nobody that I know of, nobody took a picture. Calm it down, Merb. Sparky Jr. Nobody took a picture because you know what? We weren't there for a fashion show. We were there to prove you a liar, which happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she said they were also yelled at by the judge, and he threatened to throw them out if he heard their remarks again when I was testifying. Another lie from Merb. One person, as she said it the other day when she was in here, Pussycat. Merb was up there spewing her bullshit, and she couldn't hold back, and she said something, and the judge said, if I hear you again, you have to leave. He didn't yell.
He did not yell.
No.
Which is what every judge says in every courtroom of every trial we've ever seen.
Right.
Yes.
There's always somebody that gets chastised because they let out a gasp or a laugh or something. They just couldn't contain themselves for a second. And the judge says something every time. That judge probably said it 8 times since Merb's trial. That judge probably has to say that every time he's on the bench.
Yes. And I'm going to do my best to get these court transcripts because you're a liar, Merb. And I'm going to prove it.
It's just amazing to me how comfortable she is lying to her people. Like, is she delusional or is she evil? That's my question.
Evil.
Does she really believe what she's saying, though?
If anybody was walking behind her, she would have known it. So that's just an out-and-out, flat-out lie.
If anyone really did follow her taking pictures, don't you think she would have called the police, ran back to the courthouse, maybe got her own phone out and started recording?
Yes. That would have happened. Jimmy! Nobody. Her children were there. We were not going to do anything to, unlike her, we were all about the safety of her kids. Nobody recorded her. Nobody. That I know of.
Nobody's there to see you, Merb. Nobody is there to. Oh my God! Look, it's the famous Merb. Nobody cares about you like that, honey. I think it's weird that you. Damn, I just can't tell if she is, Delulu and like believes this, or if she just makes this up.
Well, this has to be. I think she's a big, a big Delulu. On a lot of things but I know in my soul that this was completely made up.
So because she does it and she makes it up because her victim status, she wants to kind of enhance her victim status or whatever, reinforce her status as a victim and make sure that her subs, continue to feel sorry for her because that's the only reason they're there anymore is to feel sorry for her.
Yeah. And I don't know, that hit me so wrong because no, ma'am, you're not going to take away from my integrity. No, ma'am, you're not going to do it.
Right.
Scum sucking liar.
I haven't seen, listen, and I'll tell you guys, I'm behind the scenes. I talked to all these people offline. I haven't seen one picture. I haven't seen one video of Merb or her children. I haven't been sent anything, and I would have been. Somebody would have sent something to me.
Yeah.
I've seen nothing. So you're wrong, Merb. You're wrong. Nobody's taking pictures of you. Nobody's taking videos of you. Nobody cares about you like that over here. Weirdo.
Yeah, she gave me a big hug, Charlie. Now, Miss Victor, and I mean, I'm telling you now, I do believe she's a narcissist because of this victim.
Oh, for sure she is. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100% she is. Oh, yeah.
And I know it's overused. I know there's people right now slapping their forehead. I can't believe you said that.
No, but she's a real one. She's not just like a narcissist that has like self-esteem. She's a narcissist who doesn't take any accountability for her own behavior. She's a narcissist who blame shifts. She's a narcissist who projects. She's a narcissist who minimizes. She's a narcissist who discards. She's a narcissist who runs smear campaigns on anyone that leaves. I mean, these are all telltale signs of a narcissist. This is exactly what she does.
Yep. And I mean, and they're over there. Oh, you not talking about it? Good on you. Good on you. Look at the night before video. When she's not, it wasn't over then either, and she was talking about it.
Absolutely, yeah.
The reason she's not talking about it is because she don't know how it's going to go. She's afraid, and I mean that's normal. Merb, guess what? That's normal. Did you know that? Because I don't think that you know what's not normal and what is normal.
I think
the
you're right.
Opposite of everything you do, Carolyn, is fucking normal.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand the way her brain works. I really don't. Some of the stuff that she says, I find myself, which is all part of gaslighting, which is what she does. Got all kinds of gaslighting. And that's part of the effects of gaslighting is the listener feels like they're losing their mind or they're crazy. And that's how I feel listening to her. Like, I don't know. I can't tell. Are you being evil right now? Are you doing this intentionally? Or are you just this crazy? Because honestly, you need to go see a therapist or get off YouTube. Like, this is not healthy for you to constantly be feeling like this. But if she's doing it to be evil bitch, then fair game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think she's doing it to be an evil bitch. There was no cameras in there. So, of course she can lie. But Merb, the thing is there was a lot of witnesses that saw it. No one stalked you. No one followed you. No one gives a shit. No one. Did we now? Yeah, we were there for Heather, not you. And did your lawyer put on a show that was entertaining? Absolutely. 100%.
I mean, yeah, we knew it was going to be entertaining. That's why we covered it.
Well, we covered it, and we wanted to back hell to the no. So we, that was the main thing, was Heather had support, and she had a lot of support there. And I know that ate Merb's bell bottoms.
Well, and Merb was really
what it is.
He didn't have any support. Merb didn't have anybody show up for her. And I think that really bothered her.
Yeah. I'm sure
I think that really bothered her, because if you look at the comment section of her video from that night, the one probably that you already just read, or maybe it was the night of it was the day, it was Monday stream, when she came home and said, I'm not really going to talk about it, blah, 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 blah. The comment section is all full of people saying, I would have been there, but I couldn't, I was going to go, I was going to be there for you, but I couldn't, blah, 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 something like that. It was all full of people just with excuses to the moon about why they weren't there, why they didn't come and support her.
Well, but here's the thing that I wish Sandra Rozak would do her research, because let me tell you what friends don't do, Sandra. They don't lie to one another. And if she's telling you that she was attacked, stalked to her car, made fun of in the courtroom, harassed in the court, all that's a lie. If she's telling you that we acted out and the judge threatened to throw us out, that's a lie. Your friend lies to you for your pity. Yes. And whether you believe me or not, you don't know me, and I don't give a shit that you don't know me. But you know what? You don't know her either, because that's the biggest liar I have ever watched.
I would say, or suggest, I wasn't there, but I would suggest he got more irritated with Sparky than he did with the gallery.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but he handled it really well. He handled it, and he said very nicely to Pussycat, if I hear you again, you're going to have to hear about this from your friends. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He didn't threaten to throw everybody out. He threatened to throw her out, and then we would have to tell her about it.
Exactly, so tell because it's his responsibility to keep the decorum in the courtroom. He has that's part of his job, is to make sure that everybody is, doing things appropriately in the courtroom. But he got more irritated and angry with her attorney, where he actually, called him a name, frankly. Sparky. And called him Sparky.
She'd interrupt. She'd start when counsel was talking with each other. She'd interrupt and start talking, and she was reprimanded several times.
I was just going to say that. He also turned his attention to her a couple times, and can I ask a question? No, you may not. He was probably more irritated with the two of them than anybody sitting in the gallery. So nice try, Merb. Nice try.
We did do some loud eye rolls. That's it. No noises. But here's what, Merb, how many times did he have to tell you and your attorney that the court reporter could only do so much and they told you to stop talking? We knew how to behave in court. You and your attorney did not.
Throughout the whole day.
That was all day. Yeah, I didn't even mention that part. I didn't mention the other day that and it's because everything is jumbled. That many times through that day, he had to tell both of them, y'all have to stop. She's trying to write this stuff down or take notes.
Yes. Yeah, that's not how you have to speak one at a time. You can't all speak at the same time, because the court reporter can't get any of it.
Right.
Carol, I wanted to respond to Carol's comment and talk about Sandra. I think that Merb and Sandra, Merb does this pity game with Sandra because they kind of have a shared experience with the loss of their child. That's what I think is happening there. And that's why Sandra feels like she can believe anything Merb said, because they have this horrible tragedy in both of their lives.
Well, guess what? You can have horrible tragedies and be a bad person at the same time.
That is what I was going to say. Yes. That she doesn't understand that she's being manipulated. She's being used. And it's gross and disgusting, but that's what's happening.
That's codependency.
Yeah.
Trauma bonding.
Yeah, trauma bonding. If it's real, I think it's a fake. I think it's manipulative. Maybe it's real on Sandra's part. I think on Merb's part, it's strategy. It's all so that she can, keep this name that people know, obviously, this famous, for lack of a better word, name connected to her. That's all she wants. That's all it's about for her.
Yeah, because you don't just, I don't call you Wendy and your last name. You're just Wendy. Hey, Muppets.
Right. Exactly. Thank you. Good point, Randy. Yeah. Yeah. She always wants to make sure that everybody knows that it's Sandra Rusek. Why don't you just call her Sandra or Sandy or something else? Like if you were a real friend, why would you call her that? Because you want to make sure that everybody knows who you're talking about. Because you makes her feel famous, I guess. Narcissistic trait right there. She's a user.
And you've been using manipulation your whole life, and you can't stand it when you come up against people you can't manipulate. And I think that's her big problem with me and you, Wendy. You have never manipulated us, Merb. We had your ticket from the jump.
Yeah, we've seen right through you from the beginning, friend.
That right there is a lunatic, but I enjoy watching her wow over little ketchup bottles. That's as much of you as I could take back then. You're nothing to me.
Right.
And you're a liar. And that's the worst thing in the world you can be. So don't preach any more gospel on here, because what does the Bible say? Where all liars will go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
It is sick. She lied on the stand. I would never strike. And listen to her Natasha Cooper video where I'm going to strike everybody.
Yeah. I know. She thinks her word is good enough, but she's been caught in so many lies that your word doesn't mean shit.
Okay.
I'm watching from my phone.
Okay. Yeah, it's just... Oh, you better believe it, Nancy. That made me so mad just to think, like, you can't even be honest and just tell how it really went. How it really went. Your Honor, can I say something? No, you can't. That's what happened.
Right. She was reprimanded more times than the audience members were.
Yeah. He got on to her for just Sarah Boone stuff. You're testifying. Stop testifying. Look at the transcripts.
Yeah. We should get them.
Yes.
You just have to call the courthouse, and I think it's the clerk. I'm sure that there's a way to get them.
Yeah, we'll definitely get them, because we're going to show your lies. You're not going to, no matter the outcome, you're not going to lie. You're not going to lie. That's what you're not going to do.
No, there were too many people there to witness the truth, so you can't lie. And I bet that was part of her whole problem, that you guys all showed up there. So she's like, well, damn, I'm not going to be able to lie a lot about this, am I? No, exactly. You're not. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't tell people the judge invited her to lunch. I'm surprised too. Her nephew tried to small talk with the judge as the judge is walking out of the courtroom, and the judge is like, eh.
He didn't want to go to lunch with Sparky, huh?
Right, he didn't understand. You could just see, hey, Rosebud, you're the family, y'all need to look into that, Merb. Honest to God. The fact that he couldn't sit still, the way they behave, the fact that he couldn't sit still, he couldn't stop talking, you couldn't stop talking, but you sat there and, you're not going to lie. No. Nope. Yeah. Jimmy took care of the lunch for Sparky by handing him a brown paper bag of leftovers. Oh, I don't know. I was not there to stalk or harass or look at Merb. And if she says I did, she's a liar. Now, did I bid her farewell? No. I wanted to wave with one finger, but I didn't. Because you know what? I'm not trash, and you're not even gonna put that on.
Carol says when she's reading copyright material every night for her quote content. Of course, I'm evil now because I defend my friends, but when I was defending her and attacking innocent peeps, I was great. Exactly. Narcissist. That's what narcissists do. You can't just leave a narcissist. The smear campaign always follows. So if you leave her, you're going to get smeared. All your business is going to come out. All your private business comes out. Anything that she's got against you, she'll throw it at you so that nobody else will want to touch you. And we have proven over and over again that we don't care. Come on over. Don't care. You have a place here if you want one.
Amy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody. Right. So, right, Jackie, we were all standing there together.
Right. Who wants a picture of her anyway? I wouldn't.
No. We know what you look like. We see you every night on camera.
Right.
And we see you in person. Why do I need a picture of you in my phone? I do not.
Right. We have the sketch artist renderings.
Yes.
We don't need any more than that. We're good.
Exactly. That's the best part we have. That's the best thing. But no, in no way, Merb, am I going to be scrolling through my phone showing beautiful pictures of my kids and grandkids and there's Merb.
Right.
No thanks.
Never, 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 never. You want me to show one of the sketch artist renderings that we have?
Yes, please.
For anyone who hasn't seen it yet. All right, let me pull some of these up. These are fantastic. Let me unplug that real quick.
Thank you, Bingo's mom.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Well, she could try to use her as a shield, but that you shouldn't use humans as shields. You moron.
Sandra Rusek?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything to me. I don't even know her. She doesn't know me. I don't think she can do anything to us. So we have this one.
She can't do anything to us.
This one's fantastic by our very own Sandy Law. Nicely done. Very nice. Lots of details, lots of colors. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
This one is from Pink. Also very, I feel this whole mood right here. I love it. I love it so much.
Yep.
Also, and then this one is my favorite, I think, of the pink pictures. She is pounding on his shoulder saying, "Grr," and he has tears coming off going, "Wah."
And this really happened. And notice she even put the flowers on Merb's blouse.
Yep, she has pretty flowers on her blouse, and he has a bald patch. Did he have a bald patch in the back of his head?
Yeah, he did. I didn't notice that, but yeah, he did.
So there, we don't need pictures of you, Merb. We got it. We get the gist. We understand. We know how you looked, how everybody looked. We got it. It's enough.
Is that a Picasso? Absolutely. It's better.
It's a pink Picasso.
It's the attention to detail for me, right, Cassandra? I didn't even know.
I love it. All the little details, love it. They're perfect. So we understand. We don't need any other pictures. We got it.
Right. Do you think any of us wanted to go to jail in New York, or even in our hometown?
You're not going to jail for taking someone's picture.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but if we like, she said that there were two people running behind them, following them to their vehicle.
Good Lord. She wishes. She wishes. Pammy B, I love. Yeah, no cameras in the courtroom is not stopping us. We have our own sketch artist. That's right.
That's right.
She wishes anybody would follow her to her car, wanting to snap her famous picture. Shut up.
Yeah, why are we here? Everybody knows what you, your husband, and your sons look like because you plaster them all over YouTube.
Yeah.
We didn't need pictures.
Right. You wish people were following you to your car, desperately trying to get a picture of you as you run from the paparazzi.
She walked in the courthouse with sunglasses on. Get real.
Of course she did. Of course she did. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's running from the paparazzi. She's that famous. No one cares.
No, Papa Cass, I don't think she's a smart cookie at all. I think a smart cookie would not sit there and love on somebody who's a big liar. That's what I think.
Well, what makes me sad is that, is it's over this tragic, this trauma that they both have gone through. And I feel like it's one-sided, maybe on Sandra's side, it's real and sincere. And on Merb's side, it's for clout and, trying to act like she's got someone famous on her side or something, someone famous believes in her. But this quote famous person doesn't know you like we all do. She doesn't know all your dirty shit. Like, give me 10 minutes with her and it'll be a whole different story. I'll start laying out some truth, and she'll know you for exactly who you are.
Makes me so, it just irritates me for her to lie like that, those are your subscribers, supposed to be your friends. You're lying. Why are you lying? Why are you lying when you know we're going to tell the truth? And you know what? Maybe if there was only one or two people in there that you could say, well, no, they're buddies. There was 9 of us that can absolutely say that didn't happen. It didn't happen. You're a liar.
Carol, she says, I have to be honest. When I was over there, I rarely watched the haters. That was a huge mistake. You're right, because she tells you all that we're demons, that we're evil, that we're not of God, that we are only trying to manipulate you and lie to you and everything. When we show everything that we do, when we're reading court documents, they're up on the screen so you can read them yourself. We don't just tell you stuff. We show you what we're doing and where we're getting our information from. We prove everything that we say. That's just what we do.
Yes.
She never does that. She says that, they make videos attacking my children. Where are these videos? I've never seen one. Wouldn't you think that if there was a video out there attacking her children, that she would have that play on loop so that everybody in this community would know? It's ridiculous to me that she doesn't understand that proof is a thing. Please show us proof of the accusations you're making.
I want to know how you can be a true crime person and 58 years old and not think that the judge can't see through when you make your little statements like you made up there to fit that in so he would feel bad for you. He knew what you were doing, Merb. That's the thing. It wasn't his first day. It was your attorney's first day of being a real attorney, but It wasn't that judge's first day.
Right. He's seen this before. He's not new.
Yeah.
He's not new. He knows what a lying defendant looks like.
Never. We were definitely more protective of her children than she was. I would never tell my kids, if I lose my job, you don't eat.
I'm still mad about it, dude. I'm still upset about it. Hey, Lavender. I didn't say hi to anybody. Hello, I see you guys. I'm so happy to see y'all. Sorry, we went live and started ranting right away. But yeah, no, I'm still mad over if I lose my channel, we don't eat. That's such bullshit. You probably make 49 cents a month on your stupid channel. The nerve of you to act like that pays all your bills. Shut up. I have no idea, Poppin' Sass. No idea. Randy, is Heather getting transcripts from the proceedings? Somebody's going to.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to have to get the... Yes. We should all just get them.
Yeah. Yeah. We're definitely going to get them.
And every time she lies, highlight the lie. There it is. Right there.
Well, I mean, we could just go live and read them. Just read them with everybody. I think it'd be an interesting read.
Oh, it would. Yeah, but for the people that couldn't be there, absolutely. And I will be happy to act it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Muffin Mouse. Yeah, telling the judge your children don't eat, but tells her subs she went outlet mall and out to eat. Right. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, after they were in court, they went shopping and they went out, of course, out to eat and all of this. But you guys are on the, brink of poverty, according to you. It's just pathetic.
Okay, so I just got a text from someone. I don't know let me know if you care if I say your name. OMG, she crossed in front of me and so-and-so. We were walking to the car. After they walked all around the block to avoid all of us, which they did, in front of the courthouse, her and I had our faces in our phones trying to GPS the shortest walk to the parking lot and literally almost bumped into them because we were more concerned with getting walking directions instead of looking around. So the moron walked 3 sides of a block and right into us anyway. So that's what happened. They were, okay, so there was 2 people that she bumped into, that were looking at their GPS walking directions. They were not taking pictures of you, scuzzicle.
I love it that's where her brain goes, though. Everybody wants pictures of me.
Yeah. Never once did I think that. And I've had it actually happen to me, Merb.
Yes,
I've had it happen to me.
You have, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You're not as famous as you think, Merb. Bless you.
No.
Well, that makes sense. And so and I love that she walked 3 sides of a block and still crashed into people anyway, because she's so ridiculous. Hey, Sandy.
Oh, okay. It was My Crazy Life and Wolf Girl.
Gotcha.
They were not looking at you. They were not taking pictures of you. They were looking at their GPS, as most people do around here, to walk from one place to the next, because it's easy to get lost.
Oh, yeah. And New York has very complicated subway lines, and everything is, you really do walk almost everywhere when you're in New York, especially in like Manhattan area. I don't know where you guys are, but and it's all on your phone now. iPhone especially has great, has the subway lines right there. It was very useful when I was in New York.
Yeah, I think we're going to take the train today, and we got this app that tells us what time, how much, blah, blah, blah.
That's awesome. That's fun. That'll be fun.
Right. Sandy Law was giving out autographs, so there's that. People were, but not in Merb. No one even recognized her, did they, Merb? Like, I'm talking about the general public.
Really? No. She didn't get swarmed with all her fans? It's so weird.
Was shocked myself.
So weird to hear her tell it. People are just waiting outside of everywhere she goes just to see her. Supermarket.
I charge for a few pictures. She definitely has an over exaggerated ego. She does, and you know what? Because narcissists have to.
Yeah.
Yep, they have to.
Well, and it's a good thing to say, to keep her victim status going. They follow me everywhere. I just can't even have a life because they're all over me all the time.
Yep. Hey, Miss Leah. Lieutenant Dan's legs. Lieutenant Dan, you don't got no legs. Grandiose delusions. Right. And you know what? That must be really hard to live like that. It must suck. And I know it sucks to be you, but you're stuck with yourself. So you should learn to live with yourself and change. But at this age, I don't think you're going to. No. I just don't.
No, narcissists don't understand that there's something very wrong with the way that they think.
Tawanda.
The world. Narcissists don't get it. They think the way they see the world is normal, and that everybody else is wrong.
Yeah, and that's sad, Merb. It's sad that you are that way. It's sad because you suck.
Yeah.
But I'm going to cut this short because we're going to go into the city. I just wanted to come on and say, nope, you're not going to lie. Every time you lie, I'm going to set up a live stream. I'm going to make money off your back and tell the truth. How about that?
Can we show real quick the messages that I got on my post that I sent you, or is that?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I just wanted to show you guys.
Oh, please.
Okay. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is off the topic, but I'm not going to go live and talk about it, so I might as well just do it here. Hang on one second, please. Okay. BBT's crazy friend, Roxy, is back threatening my children. Oh, my son, actually. Not both of my children, just my son. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to share it with you guys because she wants me to apologize to BBT. And so I think I should address it, here and now. So if you're listening, BBT, lean in. And Roxy, you too. I want to make sure you hear me loud and clear. Okay. So Roxy says, we have taken back R3M in donation to Zimbabwe. Go look. All based on your threats. What threats? Did I threaten somebody? Anyway, she says, go look. Church my ass. His mother can't string a sentence together without fuck. Go home, son. One CUNT. You still talking about BBT's daughter and her undergarments? Fuck you. I'm about to do what I promised if you do not apologize. So these were in my held for review, which is why they're old. Well, they're 6 days ago and then 2 days ago. I said, oh no, a creepy internet stranger is threatening my son in Zimbabwe. Whatever will the Lord do to protect him? I said, do the best you can, demon. The Lord God protects my son. You can't touch him, loser. And then I said, and also, fuck BBT and fuck you too. There's your apology. Stick it up your ass. You'll never get an apology out of me. Your psycho freak friend is threatening my son, and I know you're not going to do shit about it, BBT. That's okay. I got him. God's got him. I'm not worried. She can't do shit. I don't know whatever money she's trying to pull away from some charity in Zimbabwe, but you have to sleep at night, Roxy. I sleep just fine. Right. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck BBT. And fuck you.
Always bringing kids into it. Always.
Yeah, right. Keep threatening my son, stupid bitch. Yeah. All right. That's all I got for that. I know it's not a good apology. I will work on it.
Yeah, she said, thank you, Carol. Thank you. She's working on herself, y'all, okay? I'm working on myself.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate y'all.
Bye, everyone.